extinct for 65 million years. But what if they weren't? Scientists have found intact blood cells in dinosaur fossils, chicken embryos grown with teeth, dormant genes reactivated to create dinosaur-like features. We're no longer asking if we can bring them back, but when. A dinosaur egg delivery. I admire your optimism. Let's see how close Earth really is to resurrecting its prehistoric giants. Scientists have been looking in the wrong place for 200 years, digging up bones, searching amber, praying for miracles. They missed the answer pecking at their feet. 2015 Yale Laboratory. A chicken embryo sprouts rows of sharp teeth. Not a mutation, not an accident. Ancient code reactivating. The researcher stares at something that shouldn't exist. Dinosaur features erupting from modern birds. Because here's the bombshell. Birds are dinosaurs. Not descendants, not relatives. They're dinosaurs that survived, evolved, and forgot what they used to be. Every pigeon, every chicken, every eagle carries dormant instructions for scales, claws, and killing teeth. We don't need amber-preserved DNA. The blueprint for recreating dinosaurs has been flying around us for 65 million years. Think about it. T-Rex's closest living relative isn't in a museum, it's in KFC. We just need to flip the right switches. Scientists prove this accidentally. Chicken embryos spontaneously developing reptilian features. Teeth, extended vertebrae, unfused digits, evolution's safety locks failing. The implications are terrifying. Every bird is a locked vault of prehistoric potential. Chickens carry the code for velociraptor claws. Pigeons hide the blueprint for pterodactyl wings. Evolution didn't erase these instructions, it buried them. What happens when you wake up genes that nature spent millions of years suppressing? The technology exists, multiple labs use it. The only question, how far are they willing to push? Your egg's responding to heat. Good. Let's see what modern science can actually awaken. The first Chickenosaurus was an accident. Matthew Harris wasn't trying to create a monster. He was studying a genetic disorder. Then, his chicken embryos grew teeth. Rows of them. Conical, sharp, identical to 80-million-year-old Archaeopteryx fossils. The scientific world exploded. If dormant genes could spontaneously reactivate, what else was possible? Jack Horner, the paleontologist behind Jurassic Park, took it further. His Chickenosaurus project wasn't science fiction, it was systematic reverse engineering. Take a chicken, wake up its inner dinosaur, and create something that shouldn't exist. Harvard achieved the impossible first by altering a single protein, just one. They transformed bird beaks into dinosaur snouts. The skulls elongated, nostrils repositioned, jaw structure completely reorganized. These weren't cosmetic changes. They were architectural reversions to forms that hunted our ancestors. Yale pushed harder. They identified the tail fusion gene and blocked it. Result? Chicken embryos developing extended spinal columns, tails that could whip, balance like predators, something that made experienced researchers lock their lab doors at night. The modifications cascaded faster than anyone had predicted. Current capabilities would terrify the public. Teeth that regenerate endlessly, tails extending 20 vertebrae beyond normal, claws separating in what should be wings, scale patches replacing feathers like spreading infection, and behavioural changes that set off primal alarms. Here's what they don't publish. Some embryos develop beyond control. Features combine in ways nobody predicted. Behaviours emerge that no modern bird should know. Hunting patterns from the Cretaceous. Pack coordination in solitary species. Predatory instincts that took an asteroid to stop. The worst part? It's easy. Too easy. One protein change triggers cascades. Ancient algorithms activate like malware. We're not creating dinosaurs, we're unleashing them from genetic prison. Those cracks aren't normal. Perhaps we should discuss what happens when experiments succeed too well. Here's what scientists don't advertise. Breakthroughs happen faster than published papers reveal. Major labs compete fiercely. Yale's tail reversions, Harvard's skull modifications, Chinese success with embryo survival, European genetic mapping, Silicon Valley biotech pushing past academic limits, each racing to be the first. The real progress stays quiet. Published studies show partial modifications. Behind closed doors, combined features, extended survival times, behaviours that shouldn't exist yet. Investors demand secrecy. Competition drives innovation past ethical committees. The real terror isn't rogue dinosaurs. It's what happens when you flip genetic switches without understanding the full cascade. Every prehistoric modification triggers others. Flip the teeth gene, brain chemistry shifts. Add a tail, aggression spikes. Restore claws, dormant hunting instincts fire up. Every change triggers a cascade we can't predict. Some experiments can't be terminated. Once certain switches flip, they won't flip back. Imagine 2028. First stable modifications survive to adulthood. 2029, multiple features combined successfully. 2034, underground breeding programs confirmed. 2037, the line between bird and dinosaur vanishes. Black market demand explodes. Billionaire collectors want dinosaur pets. Military applications promise super predators. Agricultural corporations see efficient meat production. Everyone has funding. Nobody has oversight. Here is the nightmare scenario. These aren't contained species. They're genetic updates to existing populations. Every escaped specimen can breed with wild birds. Every hybrid carries the code further. Evolution doesn't forget, it remembers. We should be extremely cautious about what we desire. A normal chicken? No. Look closer. Those aren't normal eyes. That's not typical behaviour. Even small reversions can hide dangerous changes. The answer is definitive. We can't recreate true dinosaurs, but we can create something potentially worse. Hybrid creatures with prehistoric features and modern adaptability. The technology exists. Labs are using it now. We're one accident away from finding out what happens when evolution runs backwards. The question isn't whether we should. Someone already has. Congratulations, you've created a perfect metaphor. Once you awaken something ancient, you can't make it go back to sleep.